syncing with the beat, a rhythm slow and bittersweet. The rise and fall of your design is now effectively mine. To study in this pixel glow, a secret that I've come to know, more intimate than any kiss. This quiet metabolic bliss. And I am terrified to move and break this perfect fragile groove. This is a moment borrowed from the frantic world tomorrow, a still life made of skin and sound on this holy common ground. Common ground. The street lamp paints a stripe of gold, a story waiting to be told. Across the landscape of your back, I trace the things I seem to lack, the courage or the simple will to let the universe stand still without the music as a shield. To this raw wonder I must yield. And here the melody is you, so honest, simple, and so true. This is a moment borrowed from the frantic world tomorrow, a still life made of skin and sound on this holy common ground. Common ground. And what if this is all there is? A fleeting, quiet piece of bliss, not meant for keeping, just to hold a story that will never be told in words at least, but in the mix of every synth and every fix of every beat, this night will stay a ghost in the light of day. The shaker is your heartbeat's ghost, the element I notice most. Now that the track begins to fade and different choices must be made, to speak or let the silence grow, a truth I do not really know. I just hold on and close my eyes beneath these ever-changing skies. This is a moment borrowed from the frantic world tomorrow, a still life made of skin and sound on this holy common ground. Common ground, the only solid thing I've found, fading now. But how head. Stay with me inside these velvet frequencies, where the night folds slow and the noise finds ease. We'll ride the ripple of a mellow bass line till the city forgets what it meant by time. Turn down the questions, turn up the glow, let the room move soft where the soft kicks go. If the morning's coming, let it wait outside. We're tuned to a station where the doubts subside. Your jacket's hanging off a wooden chair, faint scent of rain still clinging there. You tell me stories in a sideways way, like you're not sure if you want to stay. About jobs that drained you through endless weeks, about chasing silence but finding critiques. You sip your drink and you shrug it off like a cheap old coat you're ready to toss. The scent stabs flicker like neon sparks in the corners of our crowded hearts. You laugh at something I barely said, and suddenly the room feels less like lead. A couple dances with their eyes closed tight, rocking in their own low frequency light. We're not touching but we feel in sync, like we're both two drops in the same slow drink. Another vocal sample cuts the air, breath against breath like a hidden prayer. The words are chopped but the tone is clear. Let it go, ringing in your ear. Stay with me inside these velvet frequencies, where the night folds slow and the noise finds ease. We'll ride the ripple of a mellow bass line till the city forgets what it meant by time. Turn down the questions, turn up the glow, let the room move soft where the soft kicks go. If the morning's coming, let it wait outside. We're tuned to a station where the doubts subside. The kick filters out, everything falls thin, just piano chords in the calm we're in. New disco guitar draws silver lines across the ceiling of our scattered minds. You watch the bartender wipe the bar like he's erasing where we've been so far. Your fingers drum a barely there beat, mapping out the rhythm under your seat. You say you're tired of almost there, of half-built plans and borrowed air, of scrolling through lives that feel so real you can almost taste what you'll never feel. I'm not a prophet, I'm not a cure, but I know this much and I know it's sure. For 4 short minutes or maybe 6, we can live inside this perfect mix. Close your eyes while the chords swell slow, let the reverb drip like falling snow. We'll store this minute in a quiet groove, a hidden track where the fears can't move. Stay with me inside these velvet frequencies, where the night folds slow and the noise finds ease. We'll ride the ripple of a mellow bass line till the city forgets what it meant by time. Turn down the questions, turn up the glow, let the room move soft where the soft kicks go. If the morning's coming, let it wait outside. We're tuned to a station where the doubts subside. Outside buses drag their heavy feet, wet tires kissing the lonely street. Inside laughter floats in little rings like an invisible balloons tied to broken things. You say you might leave this town next year, drive down the coast and disappear, play dive bar sets in forgotten bays, live on tips and salt and shaky days. If you go chasing your quiet dream, let this night ride you baseline and beam. When the crowds are thin and the tips are low, you'll still hear this lounge in a distant glow. The outro stretches, drenched in delay, notes spilling out in a smoky spray. We stop talking as the sound thins out, listening for something big beyond the doubt. The piano fades. Inside my phones, a sanctuary of quiet tones, the algorithm of rest designed to pacify my chest. The blue light bleeds a gentle gray and washes all my stress away. A digital maternal palm, a perfect artificial calm. Interface with the night, surrendering to the inviting light. I'm deep in the circuitry of calm, a stream of consciousness as a bomb. The code writes a lullaby for me in this digital silent sea. Silent sea. The notifications have all died. There is no reason left to hide from the unblinking patient screen that hosts this deeply lucid dream. The sub-bass is a frequency that resonates right through me, a synthetic empathy that understands my need to be. And I am downloaded clean, a fragment in the vast machine of night and the circuitry of calm, a stream of consciousness as a bomb. The code writes a lullaby for me in this digital silent sea. Silent sea. Is this connection or a void? A feeling to be enjoyed, or just a carefully designed escape hatch for the mind? This electric piano's touch, it doesn't ask for very much, just to feel a little real, real. The vocal chopper sample say from someone else a long goodbye. I loop it and I make it mine, a broken, beautiful design. And in this curated, quiet space, I find a strange and kind of grace, a loneliness that doesn't hurt, just pulses gently. Inert, I'm deep in the circuitry of calm, a stream of consciousness as a bomb. The code writes a lullaby for me in this digital silent sea. Silent sea. Just data streams and me. Fading out. Beyond doubt. Circuitry. And calm, 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 calm. I found a photograph today, tucked in a book I'd put away. The sun was caught in your brown hair, a look of not having a care. The background is a blur of green, the happiest I've ever been. Or so the narrative now goes, as this particular memory grows. And I can almost hear the sound of a life that was still unbound by endings. It's just the echo of a smile that haunts me for a little while tonight. A ghost of joy that feels so true. I almost think I'm back with you in that light, in that light. I don't recall what we had said, just how the light fell on your head, and how your hand felt in my own. The seed of happiness now grown into a forest of what's not, a melancholy, sweet, soft knot tied in my stomach and my throat. A single lingering perfect note. And now the colors start to bleed, a beautiful and urgent need to feel it. It's just the echo of a smile that haunts me for a little while tonight. A ghost of genuine or just a dross of years of polishing the past. The narrative that's built to last. This keyboard doesn't know or care, it just floats weightless in the air, feeling pure and undefined, a souvenir left in the mind. I won't reach out, I never do. That chapter's closed, we both got through. It's not a regret, not a sad tale, it's just a ship with a different sail. But sometimes music finds a key to a room inside of me where you are forever 22, and that summer afternoon is forever new. Just so smile. Wow. Lights are changing roads, from green to red to lost patrols, guiding nobody but me and my own quiet company. The pavement glistens black and deep, a promise that the night will keep, of anonymity and grace in this cold electric space. Questioning glare, I offer just a vacant stare and shake my head. I'd rather be alone with this geometry of sharp-edged buildings, soft focus lights, and my own blurred internal sights. The rain has stopped, the air is clean, a perfect silent urban scene. Start to bleed, a satisfying, quiet need fulfill. I'm made of glass and concrete now, a part of this forgotten vow to silence the city's heart, a low, slow beat that echoes in the empty street. I walk. This is the peace that can't be bought or sold. story that will never be told in daylight, with its harsh demands. But here, where only shadow stands, this guitar line, a distant friend that knows the walk never has to end. And they talk of forest and of stream, to realize their quiet dreams. But my cathedral's built of steel, and a reality that feels more real right now, with this pulse in my ears that washes away all my fears of being small, of being one beneath the cold and distant sun. I'm made of glass and concrete now, a part of this forgotten vow to silence the city's heart. Hello, slow beat that echoes in the empty street. I walk, I walk, I walk, I walk, I walk, and talk to no one. The beat is my feet on the street. Concrete, glass, pass, pass. The planets must be misaligned, a message lost in the static of my mind. I'm tracing patterns on the ceiling, a familiar, hollow, helpless feeling. The air is thick with what's unsaid, a universe inside my head, contracting to the single room, and the bass line's gentle, pending doom. And I feel the axis start to slip, a tremor on the fingertip of fate. I'm in the personal retrograde. The shadow life begins to fade to gray. The stars are whispering my name, but it doesn't mean the same. I read the messages I sent, a map of my discontent, each a high and each that's fine, a neatly organized decline. The shaker is a steady rain that washes out the silent pain and leaves a sheen on everything, a perfect cold and glassy rain. And I am orbiting a past, a fragile spell I knew could never last. I'm in the personal retrograde. A shadow life begins to fade to gray. The stars are whispering my name, but it doesn't mean cosmos doesn't care at all. It's just the rise and then the fall. A biological simple clock that's waiting for a kinder shock to reset the rhythm. Find the key to a softer kind of galaxy. So I'll just lie here in the drift and feel the subtle psychic shift. The gravity of this low mood is making solitude feel rude, but necessary like a cleanse. A burning of the old pretense that everything was okay before this personal retrograde. A personal retrograde. A shadow life begins to fade. Whispering my name, but it doesn't mean the same. Doesn't retrograde, fade, 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 fade. The party's ghost is in the air, a scent of perfume and despair. The empty glasses catching light like lonely satellites tonight. We're sitting in the afterglow with nowhere else we need to go. The conversation's run its course and left us to a softer force. And now the silence starts to bloom. It fills the corners of the room. This is the fading hour. It's sweet and has a certain power to make the world feel soft and far beneath the dimming of a star. A fading star. I trace the patterns on your sleeve, a quiet truth I can't believe, that in this slow motion descent, my sharpest edges have been spent. The city's heart below and deep is singing all the world to sleep, and we're the last two left awake for nostalgia's gentle sake. And here the words are overgrown with feelings we have always known. This is the fading hour. It's sweet and has a certain power to make the world feel soft and far beneath the dimming of a star. A fading star. Maybe the best talks are the ones we never have, the quiet understood by a photograph, a look that holds a universe of unsent text, and the comforting chaos of what happens next. Don't break the fragile spell. The clock can go to persist in this decline. Your hand is resting close to mine. The baseline is our common breath, a small defiance against death of this small moment, soft and deep, a promise that we get to keep. This is the fading hour, sweet and has a certain power to make the world feel soft and far beneath the dimming of a star, a fading star, just who we are, so deep, asleep. Shades. The record spins a forgotten year, a crackling warmth so soft and near. The dust motes dance in the projector's beam, fulfilling some forgotten silent scheme. My hand just rests upon the wood. The evening's understood. There's no need to explain the calm. The world is a forgotten song, and I'm just a silhouette, a shape the night has kindly let. We move in the glow on the vinyl, slow and deeply final groove. We are the last ones in the lounge, and the night has just begun to drown, to drown, to drown. The baseline curls around my spine, a familiar comforting design. Each shaker is a breath of sand, slipping through an open hand. I see a form across the space, a study in unhurried grace, a smile that doesn't need a name, playing the very same slow game. And we don't need to talk at all, just listening for the distant call of morning. We move in the glow on the vinyl, slow and a deeply final groove. We are the last ones in the lounge, and the night has just begun to drown, to drown, to drown. gentle tide that barely floats, a memory of a disco ball that's now just a dream upon the wall. A string of lights, a faded hue that somehow feels entirely new tonight. The synth step is a shooting star that never travels very far. It just ignites and fades away to decorate another day. And in its brief and brilliant flash, I let go of the need to clash with all the noise, with all the speed. This is the only grace I need. We move in the glow on the vinyl, slow and a deeply final groove. We are the last ones in the lounge, and the night has just begun to drown, to drown, to drown. To drown in the sound, spinning round, no ground, just the glow. So slow, go, 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 I'm sending signals in the dark, fragile, weak and fading spark. The vacuum is a perfect host for every lonely silent ghost, like me, who's drifting out so far beneath the different set of stars. The console lights a gentle blue, a mockery of what I knew. And I'm forgetting how to speak in anything but this gentle weekly beat. This is my transmission fading, a solitary quiet waiting through time, a loop of all I've ever been is all that I can broadcast in. The void, in the void. started to believe this electron in slow motion weave. This is my transmission fading, a solitary quiet waiting through time, a loop of all I've ever been is all that I can broadcast in. I remember grass, I think it was a green, a color so impossibly serene, and a sound called laughter, not in a file, but lived and warm and worth the while. This guitar line, it feels like that, a ghost of a feeling beneath the habitat. If someone's listening, copy this. There's so much that the data miss. The weight of hand on human hand, the feeling of the sun and sand. Don't chase the signal, let it go. There's a beauty I will never know. It's in the static, in the hum. It's in the world I've come from. My transmission fading, a solitary quiet waiting through time, a loop of all I've ever been is all that I can broadcast in the void, in the void, in the void, just noise, silent joy, transmission ends. The city breeze and neon signs. Behind the glass, the moonlight lights. A silent film on window panes. A steady beat of gentle rays. And in the hum of this machine, a quiet slow motion dream. The friction of the world outside slows down to just a gentle glide. And I forget the weight of days in this electric blue lit haze. Meet me where the light sleeps in the deep, where the silence is cheap, where the pulse is a dissipates and disappears. And I let go of what I know, just to see where the undertow goes. Meet me where the light sleeps in the deep, where the silence is cheap, where the pulse is a slow motion sound, and we are never quite found, never found, never found, never quite found, never found, never found. Maybe all we are is just this room, the space between the note and the gloom, a chord that hangs unresolved in the air, a feeling too fragile for daylight to bear. No need for words to break the spell. The story that the tempo tells is more than enough to understand this quiet, temporary land. We built it from the static noise, from fleeting sorrows, simple joys, a sanctuary in the beat, a place to rest our tired feet. So meet me where the light sleeps in the deep, where the silence is cheap, where the pulse is a slow motion sound, and we are never quite found, never found. Just the echo and the ground, fading out all the doubt, just the deep and the sleep, 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 sleep. Late checkout, check-in desk is empty after 2. Lobby chairs and a sleepy you. Soft jazz died an hour ago. Now a deep slow groove runs low. You're sitting on your suitcase near the stairs, head in your hands counting quiet cares. But from the lounge a filtered beat creeps through, like the building itself is breathing with you. Vending machine hums in the hallway light, ice machine coughing once in the night. Elevator doors keep opening slow to no one at all, then gently close. Ellie pad slide under the door frame crack, painting the carpet in a liquid track. Sub bass rolling like distant thunder, too soft to fear, just pulling you under. You follow the sound to a half-lit room where the curtains glow in a pale maroon. Whisper chops floating in the dusty lamplight, saying words like stay and tonight. Call it a late check out for your mind. One more night away from the daily grind. We'll lie in this half-lit, half-true space. Let time lose count of your paper chase. Deep house heartbeat in a disco shine. Soft electric piano on a crooked line. You don't know the morning and answer yet. Just give yourself a night. You won't forget. There's a half-drunk cup on a sideboard tray. Someone left in a half-rushed way. A jacket hangs on a lonely hook. A city map with a folded look. You sit on the arm of an old sofa chair. Trace little circles in the cigarette air. The beat takes root in your tired chest, like a foreign plant making itself a nest. New disco guitar twirls in the back, a lazy dancer on a faded track. Electric piano glides in slow, echo on every note like snow. You remember the emails unread and sharp, the overdue calls, the polite remark, the version of you that that sells their time in perfect sentences and tidy lines. But here the vocal says something else, like it's talking straight to your scattered self. Let go right here in chopped up tone, and suddenly you don't feel so alone. Call it a late check out for your mind. One more night away from the daily grind. We'll lie in this half-lit, half-true space. Let time lose count of your paper chase. Deep house heartbeat in a disco shine. Soft electric piano on a crooked line. You don't know the morning answer yet. Just give yourself a night. You won't forget. Kick filters down to a pillow soft tap. Hats become a distant trembling clap. Pads expand like a quiet sky, stretching above your inward sigh. You close your eyes and tilt your head. Listen to the words you never said. They move in circles with the reverb tail, riding delayed trails like a comet's veil. Maybe you'll still board that 8 a.m. flight. Maybe you'll still wear that office light. Maybe you'll still check all the boxes and lines, smile on cue and say I'm fine. But there's a version of you in this room tonight who doesn't belong to the calendar's bite, who breathes in tempo with a mellow song and doesn't feel like they're doing it wrong. Soft vocal hums without a word, just a human sound that still gets heard in a world so loud with sharp commands. This is the quiet where your true self stands. Call it a late check out for your mind. One more night away from the daily grind. We'll lie in this half-lit, half-true space. Let time lose count of your paper chase. Deep house heartbeat in a disco shine. Soft electric piano on a crooked line. You don't know the morning an answer yet. Just give yourself a night. You won't forget. You stretch out flat on the worn-out rug, like you're pressing your worries into the plug. Ceiling stains mapping on lands. You trace them slowly with open hands. Outside, a siren in the distant blue reminds the city it has work to do. But in this room, the tempo is slow, a gentle place where you can outgrow. If when the alarms bless the sky in two, you feel that old rush crashing through. Remember this room, this loop, this beat, the way your breath and bass drum meet. The outro drifts into pure delay, like the night refusing to go away. Guitar softens into a single line. Piano whispers one last time. The track dissolves in a gentle hiss, a last small brush of a fading kiss. You sit back up and kill the light, but something's different in your inner night. Maybe tomorrow still takes what it takes. Same small desk, same hard stakes. Yet you've carried out of this half-lit set a late checkout feeling you won't forget. A promise to visit this tempo again whenever the world grows heavy at 10.
Lobby lights in a hotel bar, soft gold halos on a midnight car. Through the glass we see the city on. Another late shift, another half-done dawn.
You stir your drink with a silver straw, watching strangers drift like cars.
cactus smile. Guests drag suitcases through the sliding doors, carrying small universes and unpaid chores.
Above the bar, a dusty screen plays muted movies in blue and green, but the real story's in the bass below, in the paths that swell and the lights that glow.
You say you like these in-between places, empty lobbies, forgotten faces, where nobody knows where you've been all week, and no one's entitled to the answers you keep.
Let's stay under these lobby lights, where the world feels softer, out of sight. We'll float on a loop of electric keys and ride the hush of a new disco breeze. If the future is calling from the telephone line, let it ring in the dark, it'll wait for our time. Tonight we're just echoes in a gentle room, moving in slow-mo through a golden gloom.
The bartender leans on a polished edge, listening to secrets he'll never pledge. We talk like tourists in our own lives, tracing the borders of old goodbyes.
You tell me about all the roads you swore you take before you turn 24, then 24 turned into 32, and somehow the roads kept missing you. But in this moment, under this low sound, there's a quiet courage drifting around. Shakers whisper like a distant shore, while sub-bass opens an unseen door. Your hand taps time on the velvet seat, keeping pace with the 4 on beat. The tune itself doesn't say a word, but the feeling lands strong and heard. You say you're scared of standing still, of waking one day in a life you don't feel. But the more you chase, the more it hides, like a shadow dancing at the edge of your stride. Let's stay under these lobby lights, where the world feels softer, out of sight. We'll float on a loop of electric keys and ride the hush of the new disco breeze. If the future is calling from the telephone line, let it ring in the dark, it'll wait for our time. Tonight we're just echoes in a gentle room, moving in slow-mo through a golden gloom.
The drums fall back, everything goes thin, just piano chords in the air we're in. The guitar phrase glides like a shooting star across the ceiling of this quiet bar. You look up lost in the shimmering tale, like you're watching yourself refuse to fail. For once the voices in your head grow weak, and the only voice left is the one that's meek.
Maybe you don't need a grand design, no 20-step plan, no perfect sign, just a single night where your shoulders drop, where the loops in your mind finally stop. If all we do is breathe in time, with a borrowed tempo and a borrowed rhyme, there's still one truth in a world of spin, one small beat where you let life in. The vocal chops float like distant calls, half-formed phrases bouncing off the walls. Let go, slow down in a fractured line, translated by a nervous spine. Let's stay under these lobby lights, where the world feels softer, out of sight. We'll float on a loop of electric keys, ride the hush of a new disco breeze. If the future is calling from the telephone line, let it ring in the dark, it'll wait for our time. Tonight we're just echoes in a gentle room, moving in slow-mo through a golden gloom.
A group of strangers checking at 2, dragging the rain in behind them too. We watch them scatter to separate floors, while the song keeps pulsing through invisible doors. You say sometimes I wish I was like that, just pick a random city on a weather map, book a room with no return date, let my old life fade at the airport gate.
Maybe you will, maybe you won't, maybe the courage is there but it won't show up in daylight under off it, you can feel it there. The outro stretches like a final sigh, reverb hanging in the lobby sky. Delay tails drip from the mirrored walls like the last soft notes of a siren's call. We sit in silence till the track runs out, hearing our hopes under layers of doubt. Then a softer tune takes over the air, but the ghost of that groove still lingers there. When we stand to leave and walk to the street, your footsteps fall in a steadier beat. Maybe tomorrow will look the same, same small office, same login name, but somewhere within in a quiet zone, there's a lobby light that you now own. A little warm glow in the back of your mind, set to a tempo that's yours to find. Elevator doors slide open with a sigh, rooftop sign humming in a violet sky. Cities breathing in fluorescent tones, taxi lights crawling over cobblestones. You step out slow with your collar raised, half tired eyes, half distant gaze. Filter kick tapping from the bar inside, like a second heartbeat you can't quite hide. Balcony rail cold under your hands, far below a river of metal and plants. Someone's laughing through a cloud of smoke, someone's scrolling through another joke. Header pads float from the lounge next door, like they're seeping from a hidden pore. Sub bass rounding every empty thought, softly sanding down the edges of art. You close your eyes as the night leans in, whisper vocal fragments on your skin. Broken phrases, nothing fully clear, but the meaning lands like it's always been here. Stay with me on this midnight balcony smoke, where every heavy feeling turns to drifting hope. We'll ride the low hum of that rounded bass, till the noise in your head finally gives you space. Let the world run circles on the streets below. We'll slow it all down where the soft lights glow. If the sunrise shows up with its list of demands, we'll meet it together with unshaken hands. Inside, glass clinks in a gentle loop, a quiet bartender, a laughing group. But out here, just your breath and mine, making gold swings in the city line. You talk about later like it's far away, like it's a mile and you might reach one day. But every plan you make's in future tense, like today's too fragile for your confidence. You say you're always almost where you wanna be, almost finished, almost free, almost taking that one last sleep, almost waking from a too long sleep. New disc of guitar slides through the door, silver notes on a concrete floor, electric piano like a soft recoil from all the days that made your spirit spoil. The vocal chops rise like fading steam, repeating one line from a broken dream. Right here, right now, in a feathered tone, like the track's tired of watching you postpone. Stay with me on this midnight balcony smoke, where every heavy feeling turns to drifting hope. We'll ride the low hum of that rounded bass, till the noise in your head finally gives you space. Let the world run circles on the streets below. We'll slow it all down where the soft lights glow. If the sunrise shows up with its list of demands, we'll meet it together with unshaken hands. Kick drops out, only keys remain, bare chords falling like gentle rain. Delay trails stretching into quiet air, like the night itself saying I'm still here. You lean your head back, watch it pass in plain, lips moving softly but you don't explain. Maybe it's a wish, maybe it's a name, maybe it's a fear of staying the same. You don't need a grand escape tonight, you don't need a script or a perfect light. You just need a moment where your shoulders drop, where the inner monologue finally stops. We could talk for hours or not at all, just let the reverb fill the wall. Sometimes the bravest thing you do is stand still and let the world move through. Whisper vocals drift like secondhand smoke, half-cut words that never fully woke. Breathe in, breathe out in a fractured phrase, synthing with the rhythm of your unseen haze. Stay with me on this midnight balcony smoke, where every heavy feeling turns to drifting hope. fades out in a gentle tone. Piano lingers like a distant phone. You stomp your smoke on the concrete floor. Take a final look at the glittering shore. When we head back in through the sliding glass, something in your posture is quietly past. The track dissolves into hallway hum, but your heartbeat walks to a different drum. Mid-balcony smoke now gone, yet the soft deep house of your courage plays on.
Felt her keep breathing on the tired glass. Soft pads float as the streetlights pass. Highways twist like a silver fuse, lighting up my midnight windows. Condensation on the inside pane, tracing roots of old champagne. We used to sit here side by side, counting headlights like a rising tide. Warm sub-bass purrs beneath my feet, a low confession on repeat. Every thump another unsent line, every bar a piece of what was mine. Your old playlist still lives in this car, fading stickers, empty jars. You drum your fingers on the wheel, making every quiet night feel real. Minimal percussion like a distant knock, memories tapping on the edge of thought. Hi-hat shimmer like the hoops you wore, catching neon near the corner store. Subtle scent stabs crack through the dust, little sparks of all we trust. We were jokes in fluorescent aisles, cans and candy crooked smiles. Now it's just receipts in the glove box, half-torn notes and twisted locks. Street signs blur into nameless shapes, while my mind replays our great escapes. A bus rolls by with a hollow roar, wet tires singing on the floor. I catch my reflection in the window smear, standing for the you that isn't here. We were two loose threads in a woven night, breaking out of patterns under cheap street light. Now I'm just a figure in a moving frame, chasing after someone who won't say my name. If the pads swell soft and slow, maybe they can hold what I let go. If the filter opens high and clean, maybe I'll step out of the scene. These are my midnight window blues, painted in the glass with a fading view. Every drop that slides down through draws your outline thin but true. I'm staring through the city's bruise, chrome reflections, broken hues. No matter which road I choose, I keep singing midnight window blues. New disco guitar drips in like rain, gold lines slashing breeze bouncing off the tower blocks. We used to joke that it was our cue to run, to laugh, to start anew. Now the siren's just another sound, blending with the kick and the underground. I count the beats between its cries, like I used to count the stars in your eyes. We were rhythm in a static town, spilling over, breaking down. Now the only place that we exist is in this slowly shifting mess. If I drown in reverb, soft and deep, maybe your name will fall asleep. But when the hi-hat's cut on cue, every shimmer bends towards you. These are my midnight window blues, drawn in foggy hand once moved. Every circle that I trace and lose becomes a ghost of me and you. I'm driving through reflected truths, old apartments, newer roofs. But in this car, end of views, it's always midnight window blues. Turn the kick down low, let the bass line breathe, let it hold the things I keep beneath. One clean guitar lick, bright and thin, that's the last thread where we begin. Let the paths roll in like quiet smoke, blurring every word we spoke. If goodbye has a gentle tone, is this fade out when I'm alone? Silent drums drift into haze, piano spills its final phrase. When the last light leaves these views, I'll still wear midnight window blues. Slow door closing on the city noise, floors and corridor half lost in choice. Step into the room where the lights hang low, soft teal glimmer and a magenta glow. Filtered cake tapping through the velvet floor, like a secret knock at a hidden door. You drop your bag by an empty chair, shake off the day from your heavy hair. Bartender polishing a crystal glass, watching blurry headlines on muted newscasts. But the sound that matters comes from far behind, pads breathing slowly like a resting mind. Sub bass humming with a rounded tone, filling every crack in your overgrown thoughts. Secrets whisper at the edge of your ear, like someone saying you can land right here. You take one step toward the shadowed wall, where the DJ's tucked, barely seen at all. Whisper like vocals drift, cut thin, just fragments of comfort slipping under your skin. Welcome to the neon drift room night, where the world outside fades out of sight. We're floating on a soft electric tide, till your tired thoughts finally collide with the simple truth of a melody. Gentle four on the floor beneath your feet. You don't have to know what comes next in line, just lean on the globe and follow the baseline. Leather couch with a rip in the seam, faded poster of a long gone scene. Couple in the corner sharing quiet jokes, two
strangers tangled in a cloud of smoke. You slide into the booth with your back to the wall. Let the low light shrink everything tall. Phone on the table, face turned down. No notifications, just the sound. Electric piano creeps into the frame. Warm soft chords you can't quite name. No disco guitar from the distant side, drawing lazy loops in a slow low tide. You chase the rim of your glass in time, fingers sinking with a gentle climb of a synth that blooms and falls away. Like a small brave thought you might let stay. The vocal chop flickers in a chopped up line. Hold on down in 3/4 time. Even though the beat stays 4 on floor, the message lands straight through your core. Welcome to the neon drift room night, where the world outside fades out of sight. We're floating on a soft electric tide, till your tired thoughts finally collide with a simple truth of a melody. Channel 4 on floor beneath your feet. You don't have to know what comes next in line. Just lean on the glow and follow the baseline. Kick filters down to a heartbeat thump. Hat turns to a barely there bump. Tires widen out like an open door. Room getting bigger than it was before. Delay on the piano drips like rain across the tiled roof of your restless brain. Guitar becomes a flicker of light, like a plane crossing through the night. Maybe you don't need another big plan. Maybe you just need to be who you are, not who you can. For a couple of minutes in a glowing booth, let the mix hold you in a smaller truth. No deadlines hiding in the candle wax. No inbox waiting with its endless facts. Just one long breath in a neon hue where nothing matters except being you. Whisper vocals high like passing cars. Little trails of sound like falling stars. Their words don't fully come through clear, but you understand them just by being here. Welcome to the neon drift room night, where the world outside fades out of sight. We're floating on a soft electric tide, till your tired thoughts finally collide with a simple truth of a melody. Channel 4 on floor beneath your feet. You don't have to know what comes next in line. Just lean on the glow and follow the baseline. In the far back mirror you catch your face, softer now, less tight in its place. The line between your brows relax, all the day's sharp edges gently wax. You think of all the things you meant to change, all the habits hanging on in range. But for once you're not angry at the pace. Tonight is mercy in a dim lit space. If tomorrow looks like the same old street, same tired shoes on the same concrete, you'll still carry this loop inside your chest, a secret pattern where your mind can rest. The outro stretch is bathed in reverb haze, delay tail smearing into pastel grays. Kick fades off like a train far away. Hat dissolves into the end of the day. The room goes quiet but not quite bare. There's still a tiny hum in the air. You stand, you smile, you take your coat with a softer weight in your inward note. Neon drift room shrinks behind the door, but the subtle new ease walks out with you more than just a night wrapped up in sound. It's the beat you found when you shut it all down. You shut it all down. Door swings shut on the busy street. Neon footsteps fade beneath your feet. Air turns warm with a velvet glow. Slow conversations moving soft and low. Feel that kick pulsing from the other room, like a second heartbeat buried in the gloom. You drop your coat on an empty chair, shake off the static in your tangled hair. holding tiny stars. Bartender wiping down the same old place, like he's polishing time off every surface. Pat swell in a gentle rise, painting color on your tired eyes. Sub bass humming like a distant train, running through the tunnels of your crowded brain. Then the vocal chops sliding, paper thin, broken words that still sink in. Slow down, breathe deep in a feather tone. Not a full sentence, but you're not alone. Let's live this night on repeat for a while. Loop the soft bass under your crooked smile. We'll float on filtered kicks and whispered lines till the weight of the day drops off your spine. You don't have to know what tomorrow will be. You don't have to fix what you can't yet see. Just stay with the groove till the fear grows small. We'll let the music carry it all. Corner booth with a cracked red seat, old graffiti scrawled beneath your feet. You trace the letters with an absent hand, names of strangers who once took a stand. You think of all the times you almost slept, almost jumped, almost took that step, but almost lives like a ghost at your door, always asking you to come back for more. Hi-hats shimmer like a distant shower, time dripping slow over every hour. New disco guitar in the distant haze, drawing quiet curves through the smoky maze. Electric piano finds a fragile chord, everything stills on a single word. You close your eyes just to hear it ring, letting go of nearly everything. The vocal cuts in with a softer slice, like a stranger giving decent advice. Right here, right now, in a broken phrase, landing clean in your mental maze. Let's live this night on repeat for a while. Loop the soft bass under your crooked smile. We'll float on filtered kicks and whispered lines till the weight of the day drops off your spine. You don't have to know what tomorrow will be. You don't have to fix what you can't yet see. Just stay with the groove till the fear grows small. We'll let the music carry it all. Kick filters low to a gentle thump, snare and clap fall back into a distant lump. Pads stretch wide like an open sky, reverb dripping from the chords that sigh. Guitar becomes a faint, bright smear, like distant headlights you barely hear. Shakers fade to a grain of sand, falling slowly from your open hand. Maybe you won't change your life tonight. Maybe you'll still wake to the same old light, same small desk, same train, same screen, same old rush to stay unseen. But there's a version of you in this dim lit room, breathing in time with the low end bloom. Who isn't pretending to be okay? Who's just allowed to feel this way? Wordless harmonies hover in the air, the exit sign. They look like they've been here 1,000 times. You watch them dance in a tiny space, little orbit in a crowded place. You're not ready yet to spin like that, but something in your shoulders has started to relax. You sip your drink and it tastes like ease, like someone finally turned down the freeze. When the morning comes with its hungry list, and every task has a clenched up fist, you can close your eyes on the subway seat. Hear this slow bass under every beat. The outro glides on delay and mist, each note fading like an unclenched fist. Pads dissolve into a gentle hiss, like the last soft brush of a passing kiss. You stand, you pay, you nod goodbye, but the groove stays under your steady stride. Night on repeat, won't last for long, but you walk back home with the show.
Night plane tracing silver lines above, while we're hidden in a corner of this coastal club. Lanterns sway into the faint sea breeze, ice in our glasses clinking soft and pleased. Sideways glances through the amber light. You're a quiet constellation in the soft midnight. Filtered kick tapping like a second hand, counting all the seconds that slip through our hands. You say you never like the city noise, but you love these late low frequency joys, where the world is blurred and the edges fade, and the tiniest choices feel like they're remade. Drift when we slow, where the shoreline bends, where the baseline hums and the moment suspends, where a secret tide only we can see, rising and falling where your eyes meet me. Stay in this groove till the sky turns gray, till the last little star quietly slips away. If tomorrow calls, let it ring, let it ring. Tonight every whisper is a sacred thing. Red wine stain on a linen napkin, looks like a lost map to the place we're trapped in. Bartender polishing the same old glass, like he's wiping out the traces of the fading past. Your story spilled in a lazy stream, half confession, half unspoken dream, about running somewhere with no fixed plan. Just you, a suitcase and a beat up van. You say you're tired of a 9 to 5, of waiting for a sign just to feel alive. But in this slow motion candlelit scene, you already feel like the life in between. Drift when you slow, where the shoreline bends, where the baseline hums and the moment suspends, where a secret tide only we can see, rising and falling where your eyes meet me. Stay in this groove till the sky turns gray, till the last little star quietly slips away. If tomorrow calls, let it ring, let it ring. Tonight every whisper is a sacred thing. Electric piano takes a gentle lead, like it's reading every thought you never let me read. New disco guitar in a golden haze, drawing lazy circles through the loungy maze. You tilt your head back, eyes half closed, like there's a silent movie only you've composed. Waveforms dancing on the ceiling tiles, echo in the shape of all your fragile smiles. Shakers like rainfall on a distant roof, every little pattern is a
shapes and blur. Everything narrows down to just you and her. The kick drops out, just the chords remain, painting quiet colors on your tired brain. We don't even speak, but the meaning's there, floating like perfume in the salted air. Drift when we slow, where the shoreline bends, where the baseline hums and the moment suspends. We're a secret tide only we can see, rising and falling where your eyes meet me. Stay in this groove till the sky turns gray, till the last little star quietly slips away. If tomorrow calls, let it ring, let it ring. Tonight every whisper is a sacred thing. Taxi meters ticking in the streets outside. Somebody's leaving, someone else arrives. But here we're stuck in a timeless frame where nothing demands that we give it a name. Your fingers draw circles on the velvet seat, tracing ghost melodies in gentle heat. You talk about leaving and starting new, but every word ends right back at you. When the outro stretches like a lazy yawn and the lights turn softer, almost gone, we're wrapped in echoes, reverb and delay, like the night itself doesn't want to go away. If this is the last track before they close, let it fade like smoke from a secret prose. under the sound of the kick and the bass running underground. Say it again like a secret line. I'll loop it in my head till the end of time. Soft bass humming like a steady tide, pulling every thought back to where you reside. Eyes half closed in a gentle trance, bodies barely moving but we're still in a dance. Candles flicker on the mirrored wall, making tiny galaxies for us to fall into the places where the doubt goes thin, into the spaces where the night begins. And we don't need a rush, we just need the flow. All the highs are softer when they're running slow. You don't have to promise me another day, just give me one more minute where we stay. No words, just the piano and your steady gaze. Guitar drawing halos in the smoky haze. Your hand on my hand as the crowd dissolves like a puzzle finished that no one solves. Our breathing in tempo with a muted snare, like we're both suspended in the midnight air. Stay in the slow burn, don't let it fade. Let the world outside quietly slip away. We're a late night story no one else will know, spinning in the echo of the stereo. Stay in this moment, float in the blue. All the fading neon only points to you. If the night keeps going, I don't mind at all, as long as every heartbeat follows your call. Taxi lights crawling on the street below, city breathing in a gentle glow. You talk about nothing and it still feels right, like we're stitching little dreams into the fabric of night. Every quiet pause is a resting place where the baseline rocks us into outer space. If mornings are questions that we can't yet face, let's hide a little longer in this pocket of grace. When the track runs out and the lights come up, we'll still hear the ghost of a gentle thump. I'll carry a whisper through the breaking dawn, like a lute refrain that keeps playing on. And if I never see this lounge again, I'll still feel the night on my skin like a friend. Still filter the nighties in a gentle glow. Slow motion echoes of a deep house soul. And when the record spins its final turn and the candles drip down to their last slow burn, we'll leave through the door with the quietest sound. But the song that we started will keep circling around. Frosted glass door with a tiny sign, warm light leaking through the edges in a line. You push it open, step through slow, leave the sharp world outside in the hallway glow. Room is small but it feels stretched wide. Every corner hides a place to hide. Filter kick lying low in your chest, like it's telling your nerves to take a rest. Table in the middle, single dying rose, lamp with a shade that's halfway closed. People speaking in a softer tone, alone. All of them together, all of them alone. Pads hover just above your head, thick and gentle like a clouded bed. Sub bass rolling in a lazy curve, knocking the dust off your frayed out nerves. Then the whisper vocal slipping thin, very louder than the air you're in. Half the words cut off in space, but the feeling lands in the perfect place. Welcome to the soft focus room tonight, where the edges blur and the pulse is light. We'll let the new disco glow and the deep house breathe, till your racing thoughts loosen and slowly leave. You don't have to smile, don't have to explain, don't have to package all your pain. Just breathe in time with the gentle groove, and let the blur give your heart some room to move. You find a spot by the shadow wall, sit down low, shrink yourself small. Phone in your pocket buzzing like a bee, but you leave it there, let it be. Electric piano steps into the frame, simple chords with a nameless name. Nothing fancy, nothing grand, just enough to hold your shaking hand. Guitar lines flow like a quiet thread, stitching all the loose pieces in your head. Hi-hats shimmer on a broken line, splitting seconds into warmer time. You think about all the nights before, scrolling under cold blue light on the floor. Tonight is different in a subtle way, you're not escaping, you just let yourself stay. The vocal chops fall like tiny rain on the dry concrete of your hidden pain. Let go, come close in a stuttered plea. You don't know the lyrics, but you feel set free. Welcome to the soft focus room tonight, where the edges blur and the pulse is light. We'll let the night disco glow and the deep house breathe, till your racing thoughts loosen and slowly leave. You don't have to smile, don't have to explain, don't have to package all your pain. Just breathe in time with the gentle groove, and let the blur give your heart some room to move. Kick fades down to a heartbeat click, everything else turns airy and thick. Pads open out like a lifted veil, reverb spilling in a silver trail. Guitar becomes just flickers of light, electric piano paints the night in soft slow strokes of amber and blue, every shade leaning closer to you. Maybe healing isn't fireworks in the sky, maybe it's saying nothing and still getting by. Maybe it's one long exhale on a stranger's couch, letting some of the poison finally wash out. You don't need an answer that explains it all, you just need a moment where you're not on call, where no one's watching if you drift away, where you can sit in silence, still be okay. Wordless hum rides the back of the beat like barefoot steps on a carpeted street. The track doesn't promise a brand new life, it just cuts a small groove in the noise and strife. Welcome to the soft focus room tonight, where the edges blur and the pulse is light. We'll let the new disco glow and the deep house breathe, till your racing thoughts loosen and slowly leave. You don't have to smile, don't have to explain, don't have to package all your pain. Just breathe in time with the gentle groove, and let the blur give your heart some room to move. Later when the crowd thins out to a few, you're still there, but you feel more you. Shoulders lower by an inch or two, jaw unclenched from the things you do. Lamplight pools on the hardwood floor like a little warm ocean you can't ignore. You stare at it, lost for a quiet beat, then realize your heart feels less like retreat. When your bed feels like a spinning wheel, and every dark thought is too loud to reveal, you can close your eyes and return right here to the soft focus room in your inner ear. The outro bathes the walls in delay, notes fade slow, then slip away. Kick says goodbye with the final sigh. Hat taps once, then passes by. The DJ smiles with a tired nod, shuts down the board with a gentle prod. You stand and stretch, feel the weight shift down, less on
but the low round bass still follows your feet.
Vintage radio in the corner of the room, dial half broken, humming in the gloom. Soft static dancing with the lamplight glow, throwing quiet shadows on the floor below. You're curled up small on a leather seat, bare feet tucked where the cushions meet. Filtered kick from a hidden speaker, like your heart beats slightly deeper. Outside, rain draws lines on the glass. Cars hiss by as the night hours pass. Inside, pads breathe slow and wide, like distant waves on a muted tide. Sub-bass thumps in a rounded hum, gluing all the fragments you become. Shakers flicker at the edge of sound, like tiny thoughts that never settle down. You say you're tired of always being fine, of wearing safety like a borrowed spine. The whisper vocal rises through the air, slicing through your carefully styled despair. Let your soft static heart tune in tonight to the faint low frequency. Under the fights will float on a loop of electric keys, till your guarded pulse starts moving with ease. You don't have to fix it all at once, you don't have to outrun every what if response. Just breathe with the kick in this quiet place. Let the music redraw your inner space. Book on the table with a folded page, half-read chapter about leaving the cage. You laugh and say you've been stuck there too, in the middle third where you never move through. Phone face down, screen in the dark, all of your ghosts asleep in that spark. Tonight they don't get to talk so loud, the mix is thick, the room's a cloud. Electric piano takes a gentle lead, carving out the silence you really need. New disc, a guitar paints distant lines across the wallpaper of your tired mind. You stare at nothing and everything at once, like your thoughts are drunk but still afraid to dance. You tell me quietly about that year where everything you loved ran on fear. The vocal chops stutter through the haze, one phrase looping in 100 ways. Slow down, you're safe in a broken cut, landing softly in your tightened gut. Let your soft static heart tune in tonight to the faint low frequency. Under the fights will float on a loop of electric keys, till your guarded pulse starts moving with ease. You don't have to fix it all at once, you don't have to outrun every what if response. Just breathe with the kick in this quiet place. Let the music redraw your inner space. The drums fall back, just a distant hat, bass filters down to a gentle pad, reverb dripping from the piano tail like melted glass on a forgotten rail. You close your eyes as the room goes thin, feel every inhale leave then spin. No one's watching, no one's scoring points, just you and your breath in these hazy joints. a fireworks show. Maybe it's a whisper over undertow. Not a single drop, but a steady rain, washing quiet past through a crowded brain. You don't need a promise carved in stone or a perfect script for your coming throne. Just one small night where your heart beats heard over every echo of a sharper word. Soft static crackles at the edge of sound, like old stories finally breaking down the tracks. Tiny glitches feel like proof that beauty lives inside what once felt off. Let your soft static heart tune in tonight to the faint low frequency. Under the fights we'll float on a loop of electric keys till your guarded pulse starts moving with ease. You don't have to fix it all at once. You don't have to outrun every what if response. Just breathe with the kick in this quiet place. Let the music redraw your inner space. Later when the rain turns into mist, we'll stand at the window with an open fist. Hands no longer clenched around control, just loosely cupping your shifting soul. Streetlights smear like watercolor lines across the wet chapters of your old designs. Inside the mix slides into its end like a letter you were finally ready to send. If on some harsh and flickering day you forget that you can feel this way, put on a track with a warm sub bass. Find a quiet corner, reclaim your space. The outro stretches in delay and bloom. Soft tales echo in the dim lit room. Static softens into gentle hiss, like the faint last note of a childhood kiss. You rise from the couch with a slower breath, not reborn yet, but a step from death. Not a movie scene, not a perfect start, just a slight detuning of a guarded heart. As the speakers fade into quiet air, you carry a rhythm that wasn't there. Soft static heart, less afraid of the dark. Deep house holding your newest spark.